it's Taylor here. I just wanted to come on and do a little update video on a couple of things that I've been working on, little homemade remedies and things like that, and kind of share a couple of things that I discovered. As you can tell by the title of this video, little Evelyn ended up having a really bad diaper rash that lasted for about 4 to 6 days. I can't really remember exactly when it started. And I was telling myself if it doesn't get any better, then I was going to take her into her pediatrician too. You can probably hear her in the background. She's playing on the floor with her toys. But I was getting really concerned because, you know, I was trying everything that I knew, you know, to try to get the diaper rash to go away, but it just was not going away. And my intuition, my little mommy's intuition radar was going off and telling me it was her diapers. I do have cloth diapers, and I'm definitely pro using them. But the kit that was, the cloth diapering kit that was bought for us at the baby shower, she doesn't quite fit into yet. They're a little big for her. So even now that I think when she gets a little bit more on solid foods and things like that, and she gets a little bit older, they'll fit good and they'll work better for me. But for right now, the really good, clean, eco-friendly, you know, no chlorine, no bleach diapers are easier for me because with my lifestyle, it's easier for me to just, you know, clean it, change it, throw it away, done kind of thing. So I've been using the disposable diapers. They definitely are eco-friendly, biodegradable, and things like that. I actually get my diapers from Whole Foods. They're white, but we went down to Georgia a couple of weeks ago, and down to see my family for Christmas and all that. And we ran out of diapers, so we ended up having to get a couple packs of the 7th generation. And she did get a little bit of a diaper rash when we started using those diapers. But I just wrote it off to, you know, I had loads of eggs because we were at my granny's, and my grannies were making deviled eggs for Christmas and all that. So I couldn't pass up granny's deviled eggs. So I was thinking that was the cause, the corporate to the, to your little diaper rash, because I've noticed that patterns whenever I do eat lots of eggs. Of course, everything comes through the breast milk. Spicy foods don't really bother her that much. I've noticed eggs, chocolate, and citrus. Whenever I drink orange juice or grape juice, or whenever I have a smoothie that's very acidic, or chocolate, or eggs, I've noticed that she normally gets a diaper rash from it. And then it kind of goes away within a couple of days. But this one continued. Well, this must not be the eggs that I ate. So I was trying to figure out why I didn't eat no chocolate. I didn't eat anything citrus. So what's going on? And my gut was just telling me it was just those diapers. So I made up a solution for her, and I started looking online and noticing that there's a thing called a yeast rash too. It's really hard to tell. They say like you'll get the raised bumps and kind of have like the dry patches on the edge. And I was looking at the difference between the yeast and the regular diaper rash. And I definitely noticed that with the regular diaper rash, it's hard to tell by symptoms wise to be able to distinguish if it's a yeast rash or if it's a regular diaper rash. So what I've noticed what's best for me to tell with Evelyn was normally with her regular diaper rashes, it's not that red and it's not really raised. It's just kind of like irritated skin, maybe from a long car ride and she fell asleep or something like that. Or if it was something that I ate in the breast milk, just caused her to get a little bit red and splotchy down there, like a teeny bit of a rash. But this was very consistent, and it looked more like an allergic reaction on the borderline of like a yeast rash. So I was like, well, I'm definitely feeling that it's the diapers. So we stopped using the diapers, and I made a solution. So I wanted to tell you guys what the solution was that I made, from what herbs are good to kind of help heal the skin from the rash, but also if it is yeast, to help, you know, kill the yeast and get rid of the yeast. So actually have a dairy allergy, so I don't use any dairy products. And I know kids can be very sensitive, especially infants, to dairy. So whenever I say yogurt, just to be on the safe side, so if you do try this recipe, you know, I would go to like your natural section in your health food store and get like, not soy, because soy people can have an allergic reaction to that too. I would just get coconut, and that's mainly what I like to use anyway, is the coconut yogurt. Pure organic coconut is so healing, and actually coconut itself is antifungal and antibacterial. So the coconut yogurt is a great way to go, and the probiotics in the yogurt, of course, you know, help with the yeast. So I took that, and I actually have some garlic infused olive oil that I just had in my refrigerator. So I had some of that oil. You don't have to do that. You could just chop up some, you know, regular garlic, raw garlic, but only use a little bit if you're using raw garlic, because it can be very powerful. So just a little bit of that, because garlic is amazing at fighting yeast infections or yeast in the body. Coconut and garlic together is like a win-win combo for fighting yeast. So those two, and I mixed those together with a little bit of zinc pills that I had from the health food store. I used to take them every now and again, so I actually had them on hand. So I mixed that with, crushed up some zinc pills, some just pure zinc, which zinc is also very good healer to the skin. For that, you'll see zinc in loads of diaper rash cream or diaper cream, like triple paste or like all these butt paste, you know, that you use. You'll find zinc. It's probably one of their main ingredients. Oh, what is it, Buggin? So you'll see that there in those ingredients too. And then I also had Caludolua. I suck at pronouncing these long herbs names. I'll write the name down below in the list, and you know, the ingredient list. I mean the recipe with the ingredient list on it too. I had that and chamomile infused olive oil that I added as well to this mixture. So I used that oil, that infused oil, along with baking soda and raw apple cider vinegar. So I dissolved the little zinc tablet with the baking soda in apple cider vinegar. I dissolved that. Then I took the yogurt and the garlic infused oil with the chamomile and calendula, I think that's how you pronounce it. God, probably not, definitely probably not how you pronounce it, but I used that and mixed it all together, and I put that on her butt, and oh yeah, I put some lavender oil in there too, lavender essential oils, because I had that on hand, and lavender is amazing, antifungal, antibacterial, antiseptic, all that. So I definitely had a good balance of like the things that really do help with killing the yeast, but also help with soothing the skin too. And I put that on her butt and changed the diapers, got her Whole Foods diapers, and within 24 hours it was cleared up. So I mean, it went from like really like beefy red, swollen, poor girl, so horrible, mommy felt so bad that she had that, to 24 hours later and I didn't even air dry it. I was going to air dry it the next day, but it was pretty much gone. And then of course, you know, I gave it some air. So that's what I did. Now, I have those things on hand. You know, some of you guys may have those ingredients on hand too, but if not, I found this really great diaper rash cream that works wonders. She also had that same style of rash before. Hey, baby. And when we were down in Georgia a couple of other previous times, back when she was about 4 or 5 months, and this worked amazing. It's probably backwards on the video. But I was at Whole Foods, and they were telling me that this was really, really great. Of course, it's got their little award-winning sticker. It's made in Germany, I do believe. This is the only thing that I have bought that isn't actually like certified or said organic, but it is certified natural baby care. But everyone, I just really felt that it had a really great vibration. So I was like, you know, I think I'm going to trust that, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get it. And this worked really, really, really great. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Letta, I guess. the essential oils, and it smells amazing. It's really strong, and this was so good. This was a really great one. I highly recommend this. So it just had a really great feel to me, so I went ahead and got it, and it was really recommended. And plus, too, I was kind of in dire need of something, and I didn't have all my ingredients that I normally make for her on hand. So in a pinch, I got that, and it works great. All you need is just a little bit. And also, too, if you're a bit worried if it is yeast, they say cornstarch. If you use cornstarch for, the butt before you put any of your paste on, or if you just use cornstarch to dry the butt, cornstarch can inflame a yeast infection. So if it is a yeast rash, you may want to air dry it, or what I like to do to make sure, since if it is a rash, you want to make sure it's super dry down there, just put your, next to your changing station, just plug your blow dryer up and put it on the lowest setting and just blow dry your baby's butt for just a couple seconds, and that gets it completely dry too. But now that her diaper rash is clear, I just do a teeny bit of cornstarch. I don't use talcum powder or Johnson's baby powder because that has been proven to be extremely toxic for babies' lungs. The particles are very fine, and whenever you do that and it goes into the air, the lungs, it goes into the air and you breathe it into the lungs, it's very toxic for babies. But that's pretty much all I wanted to come on and say. If you have any questions or want to comment below, please do. Please share and comment, and I'm looking forward to hearing feedback from you guys. And if you guys have any other recommendations or tips or tricks on how to cure diaper rashes, please share for everyone to gain benefit from. So many blessings and happiness to you and your loved ones and your family and your little babies. Bye-bye.